Hey there everybody, Nabil6901 here, and welcome back to another Funko Pop review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Power Rangers Previews Exclusive Lord Drakkon. This is a fan favorite. This is an alternate version of Tommy Oliver. If you guys have read the Shattered Grid comic book series, it's pretty legit. I can't say I've read all of it, but I do know the gist of what happens. And of course there was a video tie-in that Jason David Frank had the opportunity to portray this character in a live-action format, which was pretty kick butt. If you guys haven't checked it out, it's on YouTube. I'll put the link to that video in the description box below. But this was released today. It is December 28th, and I'm pretty excited that I was able to pick this up at a local collectible / comic shop for about $13. And yeah, so let's take a look at the packaging really quick, and then I'll pop this guy open and see what he has to offer. You got the Power Rangers Saban logo at the top, the Pop logo, the number of the Pop itself, an image of the figure, the 25th anniversary of Power Rangers logo, the exclusive sticker limited to 30,000, character name, the warnings on the bottom, you get the barcode down there. All that good stuff. You get the same things on that side. Full image of the Pop there. At the top you get that. On the back you get all of the Power Ranger Funko Pops that are currently available. They don't show the helmeted versions that were released first. Have been released for months now and all that stuff. You can pretty much pick it up anywhere. So there's that. Alright, so I'm going to open this guy up and see what he's all about. Alright, so I got Lord Drakkon out of the packaging, and he looks pretty sweet. First thing, though, off the bat is I'm kind of bummed he doesn't have a base. I know that the other Power Ranger Pops also don't have a base, but I'm just kind of used to collecting a lot of the Star Wars and Marvel Pops that sometimes they do include a base. Even if it's just a standard one with, like, the logo or something, I'd be content with. It would be cool if they, like, in the future release him with his throne. That would be awesome. But who knows, maybe sometime in the future they'll release it. Let's just take a look at the details here. The details are beautiful. I think they got the likeness to his suit pretty spot on. You got some black here, which looks fantastic. Some gold, of course. The helmet and the whole outfit itself resembles the white and green Ranger suits, once you of course absorb the powers and all that other jazz. I do love the design here. Just it looks fantastic. Has a nice bronze, almost gold look to it. You got the red and the black up here. I think that's pretty accurate. And then here on the visor itself, it's more of a brighter, I would say more of almost a gold color as opposed to this. This one's darker, but still looks fantastic. The diamond up here looks great. I think if they had brightened up the red a little bit better, would have stood out more, I think. But, you know, it's not a big deal. Of course, the rest of the helmet's white. You've got the kind of White Ranger-esque lines going on there. The fangs, they sculpted that nicely. I think it looks great. The shield on top of his shoulders and chest looks great. You've got the logo that you guys can see there. Let me zoom in so you guys can see better. Looks pretty good there. Of course, he's got his morpher on his belt. Doesn't really have any design on it. Just a little paint application, that's about it. He's got the dragon dagger, which looks great. Painted pretty accurately, if you ask me. This is off to the side a little bit. Should have been more centered. I think that was a mistake on their part, but it's not a really big deal. His boots and all that look fantastic. Green, the gold, white and black. Looks great all the way around. Got a little paint mark there, a couple paint splotches around here on his butt. All in all, pretty smooth. Design-wise, he looks great. And of course, he can swivel his head side to side and all the way around, I guess, if you wanted, but I would be careful. I just want to give you guys a quick comparison to the new SH Figuarts White Ranger that was recently released in this packaging here, as you guys can see. It comes with the unhelmeted Tommy head sculpt. I just put on the helmet right now for comparison purposes and all that stuff. You know, They're similar colors, of course, like I said, because he has not only the Green Ranger power, this guy back here, but he also has the White Ranger powers. And so there's a lot of similarities in terms of the helmet style and the color scheme of the outfit itself. Looks pretty legit. I mean, for the most part, what resembles is the outfit color, the visor, the mouthpiece, all that stuff. That's more of the White Ranger style, with like this part from the Green Ranger, and the rest of the anything green you see, it's pretty much resembling this guy back here. Of course, you know, scales are way different, so there's that too. Now I just want to quickly compare him to another Funko Pop. This time I'm going to compare him to the Avengers 1 Captain America movie pop. He's a little bit shorter, but that's because, as you guys can tell, he's kind of like bending a little bit at the knees, kind of posing, as opposed to just a standard pose like Cap here. So that's why he's a little shorter. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the other Power Ranger Funko Pops, so I don't really have any of those guys to compare him next to. But, you know, like I said, since he's in a specific pose, you can't really compare to someone, or, you know, another pop that's actually just standing straight. And of course, he doesn't bobble like the Marvel Pops do, or even the Star Wars ones. Alrighty guys, so all in all, if you're a hardcore Power Rangers fan, or even just a casual fan, I highly recommend you guys picking this up. I'm not hardcore into Power Rangers, but you know, I grew up with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I definitely saw a lot of the older Power Rangers. Some of the modern ones too, like Megaforce, Samurai. I didn't bother watching Ninja Steel or any of those like last two shows. Just I'm really not into it anymore, as it were. But sometimes when I see something cool like this, or even the Legacy Collection Lord Drakkon that was released as a Power Morphicon exclusive, are unique items. Unfortunately, I didn't get that Lord Drakkon, so the next best thing is getting this previous exclusive Funko Pop version. It's better than nothing. I really like the storyline. I'm a huge Tommy Oliver fan since I was a kid, still am to this day. Had the pleasure of meeting Jason David Frank a couple years ago at a convention. And yeah, just a unique item. You know, he's currently going for like $13 retail, give or take. Call your local comic shops and collector shops that are around your area to see if they're going to have them. I know that I was able to pick this up at Epic Comics in Orlando, Florida. And I got them for $13, and I got two more for a couple of my friends who are also big into Power Rangers and all that stuff. So if you guys get the opportunity to pick this guy up, definitely do so, because you'll probably regret it. Again, he's exclusive and limited to 30,000, which, while that is a lot, once these things are gone, that's it. You're not going to find them at any local retailer. Again, it's only going to be at a collectible comic shop is where you're going to be able to get this guy. And don't overpay for him on like eBay and stuff like that. He's going for like $30, $35. That's ridiculous. You shouldn't have to pay that much for this. $13 is definitely a fair price for it. And like I said, I highly recommend it. So comment down below, guys. Tell me what you guys think. Is this something you guys definitely plan to pick up, or if it's a pass? Give this video a nice thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button for many more reviews. I'm definitely going to be reviewing the SH Figuarts White Ranger with the Tommy Oliver head sculpt. Really excited. I'm glad that I was able to add it to my collection just before Christmas. And yeah, I have other Power Rangers merchandise, like these Super Mega Force figures that I bought a couple years ago. I have one or two, so if you guys want me to review those, I can. I've never really reviewed a bunch of, you know, Power Ranger stuff, even though I do have some Power Ranger figures in my collection. So like I said, if you guys want any kind of Power Ranger reviews in terms of things that I might have in my collection, just let me know, and I'll look into it. And make sure to follow me on my social media accounts, Facebook and Twitter, at Nabil6901. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until next time, remember, you've got the power.